Sharon Osbourne opened up about her notoriously volatile past with husband Ozzy in part 2 of her exclusive interview with Daily Mail TV. The television personality doesn't shy away from being her authentic self, which means getting honest about domestic abuse, plastic surgery and her family's various health battles, even though the truth isn't always pretty. An upcoming biopic about Sharon and the Black Sabbath frontman will put their tumultuous marriage on full display. "We would beat the st out of each other," the 68-year-old said, adding that the film will actually tell a love story. "Our fights were legendary," Sharon revealed to Daily Mail TV. "We would beat the st out of each other. It stopped, must be, 20 years ago, but we had a good run." Sharon and Ozzy met when she was just 18 years old through her father, Don Arden, who was the manager of Osbourne's metal band Black Sabbath. They wed in 1982 and share 3 adult children together, Amy, 38, who has remained largely out of the spotlight, as well as Kelly, 36, and Jack, 35. The couple is working together on turning their early life together into a biopic that Sharon hopes will begin filming this spring. "It's a movie about Ozzy's and my life, how we came together in the early days and our volatile relationship," she said. "All the fights, all the makeups, all the fights, all the arrests, all the everything. And it's a love story. People are going to watch it go, this isn't allowed. They shouldn't behave that way and put it on film," Sharon said. "But, we're only talking the truth. Some people have volatile relationships and ours was very volatile." The Osbournes' volatility hit a boiling point in the late 1980s when Ozzy, now 72, was accused of attempted murder for reportedly trying to strangle Sharon. Their often aggressive, no-holds-barred approach to marriage extended into their professional lives. Sharon has served as Ozzy's longtime manager and she admitted to throwing a few punches over the years in the course of her career. "I've hit guys in business and it's like, sorry. That's the way I was brought up," she casually quipped. "I famously hit a promoter, I kneed him in the crotch and then I headbutted him." The issue, as always, was over money and Sharon laughed recalling the ordeal, explaining that the promoter had been trying to stiff her. "I got the money," she proudly added. Sharon went on to reveal that violence in the home was what she had been used to and really didn't know any other way. She described her father Don as notoriously violent, and while she and Ozzy had a history of brawls, over time things settled down. "You grow," she explained. "You grow to a stage where it sickens you. You grow to a stage where it physically makes you sick, but when you're young and, you're fighting the world. It's different." Ozzy and Sharon temporarily split up in 2016 following rumors of infidelity on the rocker's part. They reconciled shortly thereafter. In a profile with GQ last year, Ozzy admitted that had broken Sharon's heart with his philandering over the years. These days, the pair seem to be in a great place. Sharon proudly walked Daily Mail TV through her edgy Los Angeles mansion and pointed out the wall-to-wall display of Ozzy's gold and platinum records which line red lacquered walls into their home theater. The red velvet screening room is a piece of Hollywood history, as Sharon explained that, once upon a time, it was used by the original homeowner to record an old radio show. Guests like Elvis Presley, Natalie Wood, Alex Trebek and Nancy Sinatra were among the many who signed the mantle which Sharon and Ozzy left intact. These days the room is being used by the Osbournes to record their own series. Ozzy is scheduled for a major surgery soon to help correct neck and spine issues following a 2019 fall. Those injuries have kept the musician from performing, and the Crazy Train singer is dying to get back in front of a crowd. "The thing I'm most excited about is my hubby getting back on stage," Sharon gushed. "That's what I pray for." Future plans: Ozzy is scheduled for a major surgery soon to help correct neck and spine issues following a 2019 fall which Sharon hopes will get him back on stage performing less than a year after Ozzy's fall. The family revealed publicly that the Grammy winner had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. "It was like that one after the other, and it's like, whoa, just a minute, you know," Sharon reflected. "It breaks your heart that he wants to get back. He misses his friends, his musicians, they're his partners. He misses that life," she added, "but with his Parkinson's, has got it under control." The whole Osbourne family have dealt with a host of medical and personal issues over the years, and unlike many other celebrities, they've been open with the public. "Our family have never been a family where Terry's been great health," Sharon said. "I've had cancer twice, my son has multiple sclerosis, and this isn't a pity party, but we're kind of used to dealing with major health problems." Sharon was first diagnosed with colon cancer in 2002, which had spread to her lymph nodes. She later underwent a double mastectomy in 2012 after discovering she was a carrier for the breast cancer gene. That same year son Jack revealed he had been diagnosed with relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis. "We're not here as victims or do-gooders, or any of that. It's just the way we are," Sharon said of the family's choice to go public with their battles. "If you get a letter, 'How did you get over your cancer?' or whatever, you pass along whatever you can pass along." Jack's still doing his extreme sports. He produces his own TV shows, he hosts some of the shows, he leads a normal life while dealing with his medical situation, she continued. Sharon is also an open book about another medical situation, plastic surgery. Over the years, Osbourne has proudly copped to a few nips and tucks, including facelift, tummy tuck, breast lift and lap band. While much of Hollywood has had a tweak or two, very few are as willing to talk about it as Sharon is, and she understands why. Especially if you're a woman, because now so much money is generated from being the face of a cosmetic line or being the face of a cream or a shampoo. But people don't speak about it because then they wouldn't get those endorsements, she explained. During her wide-ranging interview with Daily Mail TV, Sharon, a longtime royalist, also weighed on the touchy topic of Megxit. "Every story needs a good ending," she said of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. "It would be lovely if they went back and maybe spent half their time in England and go back to the family and make peace." Make peace. One way Sharon thinks the Duke and Duchess of Sussex can smooth things over is by taking a what happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas approach to the royal family. "What goes on in the palace stays in the palace," she quipped. "If you have a beef, deal with it in private." In part 1 of Sharon's bombshell interview with Daily Mail TV, she told her side of the story about her dramatic exit from the talk after 11 seasons following an on-air rift with co-host Sheryl Underwood. Back in March, Sharon and Cheryl had gotten into a heated discussion over comments her friend Piers Morgan had made about Meghan Markle when Morgan was being accused of being racist in his public critique of the Duchess. "We had a disagreement and I told her she shouldn't be crying, it should be me that should be crying, and that didn't go down well," she said. Then in the commercial break, she wouldn't talk to me. "I was begging her to talk to me and she wouldn't, and basically I said, 'Go FK yourself.'" The incident created immediate backlash and ended up costing Sharon her job with the talk show. Looking back, the star admitted that while she wished she handled things differently on her end, she places the blame on executives. "To leave me for 20 minutes on live TV. On live TV. Unprepared, not produced, not knowing what's going on," she recalled with a shake of her head. "Wait, where's their apology to me? They could have cut at any time and gone to a commercial break, and why didn't they cut? I felt totally betrayed, not protected by CBS. I felt used. I felt like an old shoe," Sharon added. "They didn't care. It was a setup, and it was set up by one of the executives." Sharon says the betrayal was especially hard to swallow, because a similar ambush had occurred not long before with co-host Carrie-Anne Naba, prompting the co-hosts to form a secret pact not to hoodwink each other. "We went to lunch and we all agreed that no, we wouldn't hijack each other. We all agreed, we all drank on it. We all agreed, and it never happened, did it? Because the next month they were all wised up but me." Following her exit from the show, which she called humiliating, Sharon revealed to Daily Mail TV that she was forced to hire security due to a barrage of death threats made against her and her family. She also sought out several months of ketamine therapy to help her deal with the emotional impact of the ordeal under the guidance of a doctor recommended by former co-host and friend Sarah Gilbert. The incident and subsequent fallout certainly knocked Sharon down, but she refused to be cancelled and counted out. "You got to evolve," she explained. "What am I going to do? Am I going to be a judge again? No. I'm not going to go on another TV show that's talk, because I know right now it's not a safe place to be. The slightest thing and you've peed off half the nation, and I don't want to put myself up for that grief. I really don't." Sharon has her sights set on several new projects, however, including a podcast, a book based on the last 8 years of her life, the biopic with Ozzy, and producing some new shows for television.